A new crime is added to the non-stop crimes committed by the Israeli forces against Palestinian children and Palestinians in general. A few days after his injury, 2.5-year-old Mohammed Tamimi succumbed to his wounds. Last Thursday, Israeli troops opened fire and wounded Mohammed and his father in their hometown village in Nabi Saleh, northwest of Ramallah.
I returned home and took Mohammed in my car because I had earlier promised to take him for a drive. And before even reaching the nearby checkpoint, we heard a lot of gunshots in the air. But then the regime forces opened fire at us and we got wounded. Everything happened in seconds.
Hundreds of Palestinians took part in the toddler's funeral procession that took place from Ramallah to his hometown of Nabi Saleh. His tiny body was wrapped in the traditional black and white Palestinian keffiyeh scarf, and children carried his body into his house. It was the final time that Mohammed could enter it. His mother, Marwa, wept a lot as she bid farewell to her child. She, however, expressed how proud she was to be a martyr's mom and demanded an international trial.
I'm a proud Palestinian mom that God has chosen to be a martyr's mother. Allah has chosen Mohammed the toddler to be a martyr. He was a victim and he was murdered in cold blood. This is why I demand an international interrogation, an international trial. I want to ask the world what my child's charge. What did he do to the armed troops? Nothing. But he was killed because he was a Palestinian.
Palestinian officials took part in the funeral, wondered what the Israeli pretext would be this time, asking how could a toddler endanger the lives of fully armed forces. The Israeli regime has meanwhile acknowledged the incident and said it will be investigated.
This crime is it's not the only crime. This is one of hundreds of crimes, similar crimes, that killed hundreds of Palestinian children. And the question is why the world continues to be silent at these crimes. Why the world continues to use double standard when it comes to the Palestinian issue. Why are they silent about these Israeli fascist crimes?
Since the start of the year, at least 162 Palestinians, including 28 children, have been killed by the Israeli forces. Little Mohammed was with his father on their way for a family visit, a short journey away from home. But Israeli soldiers murdered his future dreams in cold blood in a matter of seconds and sent him away from his family forever. Mona Qandil for Press TV, Nabi Saleh town, northwest of occupied Ramallah.